All right. I'm hitting the button. You ready?
What button?
For the intro.
Oh, yeah. But wait.
What?
Nothing.
Fucking.
Wakey, wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make a Stat of You, the podcast where I, Phil, introduce my friend Tom to fan meets. Tom, how you doing?
I'm good. I thought you were definitely going to start this episode with welcome back to I'll Make a Stat of You, the podcast where I update the intro song after 102 episodes.
I was just hoping that it would change and we would never talk about it.
Oh, well, too fucking bad.
Yeah, too late now. Too late now. Oh, well.
Wait, what episode is this? 104? I don't know
103.
anymore.
It's 103.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm tired. I'm sore. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Indeed.
we watched two. We could have stopped at one. I would have been all right with that.
Fucking goddamn it! I said one. We could have ended it right after Heyday, and then picked up and seen all the rest of the variety shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but now
Anyway.
we only have 2 hours left, so we
That's
do have that
true.
going
I
for
mean,
us.
there is an advantage to us having conquered 2 hours of the pilot 5-star fan meet number 3.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It's a good thing.
I know.
And since we finished the variety show portion, the rest of it is essentially just a concert. They're just gonna perform, right?
Oh, really? I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Well, spoilers.
okay.
Oh, River is the baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Snape dies.
Whoa.
Whoa. Fucking spoilers.
Oof, who cares?
All right.
Look.
Yeah.
I love my man Rickman, okay?
Yeah.
There's nothing negative I have to say about him.
Oh yeah.
It's
just
what I
the other stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of Alan Rickman,
By Grabthar's hammer.
by Grabthar's hammer, what a savings.
Avenged. Oh.
Yeah, so he was in another movie where
Called
he played an angel.
Dogma.
And I saw a TikTok today that was hey, if you own, a DVD or Blu-ray of that, that's the only way you can own it now. And they're not in production because Kevin Smith is not going to allow Harvey Weinstein to earn any money off of his movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck yeah. And also I have it on DVD.
Nice.
So I was like, hell yeah. I went and checked today. I was like, do I have it still? And I found it. Yeah. So there you go. Good times.
Kevin Smith is a real one. He is a real one. I watched the video of him
after he went to
several times. No. Several times this has come up on my For You page on TikTok. It's him. It's the news footage of him going to the protest of Dogma and pretending not to be himself. And they're like, he looks and sounds an awful lot like Kevin Smith. And yet he's claiming not to be.
That's pretty funny. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Man, Kevin Smith is just, I mean, his movies are great, but also have you watched the special that he did fucking forever ago called what was it called? An Evening with Kevin Smith?
The answer is yes. He's done 3 of them and I've seen all of them. I mean, I used to be ridiculously into Kevin Smith. So
I went to one of his shows live when he went to the theater in Austin.
was that at the Paramount?
Yeah, the Paramount. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And for the newest Clerks movie, I think it was for it was like around the time that Red State came out. So maybe also Clerks came out around that time, but Red State was like why we went. And or why he was Red State's so fucking good.
That's a really good movie. Yeah.
But
I saw a live podcast that he did. Jeanette and I went to San Antonio and saw Hollywood Babylon. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, go on. Yeah. What were you saying?
My favorite story from An Evening with Kevin Smith is definitely the the Prince story.
Yes. I look, someday his estate needs to just release it. Like, they have this whole documentary. Like, I want to see it. It's very important to me that someday I get to see that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Anyway, but this isn't a Kevin Smith podcast. This is a Stray Kids.
This is a Stray Kids podcast. Yeah. So we did watch some Stray Kids stuff. Look, apologies for anyone who was expecting us to return to the survival show this week. Someone in our Discord was talking about like, hey, is anybody gonna watch the fan meet soon? Like, nobody is doing content covering the fan meet, and I was like, oh man, I feel bad if there's no like Stay creators that are really, I mean, there's like some fan cams and stuff, but like people aren't like doing like reactions or talking about it or whatever. So I thought, you know what, fuck it. Like we have the live stream and not a recording, so we can watch it.
We watched it. We watched it live. We're just remembering. This episode will just be us remembering what that time was like. Along with everyone else in chat.
That's right. Yeah, we were all there, and we stayed up super late, so we're gonna talk about it, right? Mm-hmm. That's what we did.
Yeah,
and we did stay up.
Yeah. Days ago.
Yeah. No, it's no big deal. We're here now. Anyway, this is your first fan meet. This is my second, because Jeanette and I watched the one last year. What do you think? What do you think of the concept, the whole thing? What are you thinking about it?
It's interesting. Not what I was expecting. It's basically like a concert, except they do more than just perform songs. So it's different than I thought it was going to be. But I mean, it's fun. It's entertaining. I can't believe that it's 4 hours. That is crazy to me, but I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
no one's going to complain because that's just more Stray Kids, baby. You know,
the concert was like 4 hours long, 3 hours long, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's just the concert that like we saw in Fort Worth was that long.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's fun the way they do it though. It's like, obviously, they're going to get tired and sweaty. And if you're Hyunjin, they get tired and sweaty immediately. Like the moment he steps on stage, this just complete flop sweat, which, you know, I think many stays would say makes him glisten. So it's fine.
Right.
Yeah, which, you know, they're not wrong. But I mean, it was fun, and they get to do a lot of these games and stuff, so they have a little downtime, they can rest, and then, you know, they'll swap out like there were some during the concert that we saw. There were some like special stages where they would have like a couple of members go up and perform so that everyone else gets to rest and drink water and stuff. So, you know, it was really cool that they design both the concert and the fan meet that way to kind of do that. But the host of the fan meet, JJ, she was the host of the last fan meet also, and so it was like super fun to like see her again, and like she did all the games for that one as well. She was like the MC there as well, and it was fun. I mean, like they just have like a nice rapport now at this point. And it was really fun. So, yeah. What'd you think of that little intro video they did showing all the members there in the style of Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, is that what they were going for?
Yeah. You couldn't tell?
I know. Look, I'm not really big into Guardians of the Galaxy, to be honest.
You've seen the first one, right?
I've seen the first one, yeah. But like, I'm not really a huge fan of Chris Pratt, so I don't really care about Guardians of the Galaxy. So,
yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know. It's the first one was pretty good. I mean, that was before anyone knew anything about Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
But like, like that one is the one that they were mostly parodying. There's like, the scene where they're all in jail and they're like going through, showing each member of their crew, and they each get like a moment like where they're like on the hologram thing, and there's a moment where Chris Pratt like does like the winding thing and his middle finger comes up.
Yeah.
And Bang Chan did that, except he made the little K-pop heart with his hand.
Oh,
instead of the middle finger.
Yeah, I totally did not pick up on that. So
yeah, it was cool. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
And the thing at the very beginning where he was like grabbing the thing, and then the guy came out and was like, "Who? Drop it. Who are you?" And he's like, "We're Stray Kids." And he's like, "Who?" And like that, there's the whole scene in the first movie where he's like, "I'm Star-Lord."
Okay, it makes sense now. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Look, there's a lot of references in there.
Yeah, I just I don't have Guardians of the Galaxy on my mind.
I guess I get
so
that.
I don't,
Yeah,
whatever.
I wonder. I wonder if look, this is like the 800th hint that it could just be that our Stray Kids boys love Marvel movies, right? But like, is this an indication that there's going to be some affiliation between them and Marvel in the fact that they're going to do music for Deadpool 3?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, we're at that point now where it's gotta be, like we like just we're number one on Billboard and stuff, and naturally Ryan Reynolds and his company like both like put up tweets about Stray Kids. Like, come on, like they wouldn't. Like, I know that he likes Stray Kids just in general, but they're like actively promoting. It's like they must, right? I don't know. I think so. I think it's gonna happen. If it doesn't, I'll be sad. I'm gonna be disappointed for the idea that I created in my own mind that could not happen. Nobody affiliated with it at all has said anything about it, but I believe it, and therefore, if it's wrong, I'll be sad.
Yeah.
So, and it'll be their fault. Yeah. Yeah. So it was cool. We got some cool performances. The standout, at least for the first half, performances for me, music performances. We got Heyday live. Hello. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then Neverending Story.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
Speaking of that, so
yeah,
did Han like forget his line or something? Like what?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Because he was just like, I'm gonna stop, and then he did like the 1 sec kind of thing, and then I was expecting something else, and then he just kind of smiled and moved. I was like, oh, okay.
It could go either way,
but that's fine.
Because Han is like well known for being like they did an interview once where they were like, who's most likely to forget the lyrics or choreography, and everyone pointed at Han. So like it's pretty well known, but it's extra funny, right? Because they have monitors around the stage which show the lyrics, because like sometimes they have like the in-ear monitors are feeding them like not just like the music, but they usually are giving like they might have a metronome, and with some larger acts like big pop acts like Stray Kids, they're probably saying like in their ear, like, here's your cue, you're going to cue in 5 4 3 2 1, like that way that if they're running around, because they're running around interacting with the fans and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so that it's important for them to be able to do that. And then if they're like doing that, not thinking about the music, not thinking about the lyrics, and they need to like get to the lyrics for their cue, it's good to have it around, right? So he could just be looking, he could have just looked down and got it. But I think that he just thought he had it and he started to go, and like, I don't know what went wrong. Either he forgot or he was like, I'm not going to hit that note as the way I'm singing in this moment. So he just like stopped. But then he did like catch back up later on, and he like finished strong. So yeah, it's good.
Do you think he has ADHD, you know?
100%. He definitely does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it's so easy for him to forget things, but makes him very good at other things.
He seems like somebody that would. The way that he acts, especially in like all the various shows that we watch him in, just his behavior is very his behavior is so
yeah right. I'm not a psychiatrist. I will not actively diagnose him, but he does give ADHD energy.
Yeah. And I would know as an undiagnosed, but definitely suffering from ADHD person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I really need a diagnosis. I want medication.
Drugs.
Legal drugs that are free.
It was cool. Never Ending Story as a performance, so amazing. I mean, like, the actual stage rotating, but I also just love like the humor of Changbin's microphone being set super high, like when they walked up to it and he's like looking up at it being like, hello. No, it's pretty good. I like that a lot. It's really great. So you know, it's fun.
It's a good time.
Yeah. It was a good time. Let me think. Let me know what you think.
Have we ever talked about that? Like, because we've said that we
quote it a lot.
Yeah.
No, we definitely did. We definitely have talked about.
Who knows who knows what we're doing when we say, "Let me know.
Let me
what
know
you think."
What you think.
Of course, you
Jeanette
do, Jeanette.
Does. Yeah. Jeanette knows because she's been subjected to it. We've watched a lot of it. Anyway, it's from there's a YouTube channel of this guy. It's called Solo Travel Blog. He lives in Japan, and he used to do all these videos where he like speaks in this like hilarious cadence, which is really funny. And he would go to like a gacha store and like buy a bunch of gachas and then bring them home and open them on his table, and then at the end he would say like, leave a comment below, let me know what you think. I don't know, it's funny. Yeah, it is all right. Anyway, now that's been explained.
You gotta watch his gacha videos. They are hilarious because he's opening these things like they're magical, you know, but it's just like you know, a fucking dog on a bed of rice, and he's like,
that's a real nice dog on a bed of rice.
It's right, a real nice dog. I think it looks really good. Let me know what you think.
You're right. Yeah. It's funny. I don't know. It's fucking funny. And you know what? He sells them. And you know what? I bought one. I have a drunk cat in my figure case over here. So yeah. You know, just saying. Anyway, yes. Stray Kids. So they had a couple of like little performances as missions. The important one is the performance of Troublemaker with Lino and Hyunjin, where Lino was getting a handful of ass tonight. Like, he was grabbing. Like, yeah. I feel like I had seen some fan cams from the first night, and he was doing some nice cupping. He was getting a feel, right? But like what we were watching was from the second night, because they did 2 nights back to back. And when he grabbed Hyunjin's ass during Troublemaker, man, he really gave it a tight squeeze. I mean, it was good. It was really good. They did change the choreography a little bit, because I saw it on TikTok the first night. And in that one, at the end, Lino goes under Hyunjin's legs, like sticks his head through.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny. I also like that if we watched it, like in the background, Felix's face is like, oh, like he doesn't know what's coming. Like he's just so into it. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was great. Love that. Troublemaker was awesome. I'm sure if you're a stay and you're on TikTok, you're seeing clips of it. It's real good. Also, I said this to Jeanette at the time, but there have been TikToks of Hyunjin dancing to Heyday, specifically during the part where there's like the mattress. And we did an episode talking about Heyday when it came out, and the fact that it was from a street dancer, whatever it's called, which is what they made Heyday for, and they like hardly used the song in the performance that we watched. And I was like upset about it, because it was like they didn't even use the squeaky mattress part, and I could imagine, like, if it's a dance competition, like that is where a dancer is going to flex their ability by hitting all of those beats. And then we actually got this video that came from a fan cam, and Hyunjin killed it. I mean, he had like a little for every bit of that whole part. So it was awesome. And in the Beyond Live, you can see him teeny tiny in the background doing a little shimmy shake, but it was kind of hard to see. So look for the fan cams of that. That's gonna be worthwhile. Yeah. It was good. They did a segment where the members had to do a dance, and then Stay had to mirror the dance. These are fun. I like seeing them do the dance. But when I was at the concert, it terrified me. Like because they do that at the concert too, where they're like, it's Stay's featuring time. We're gonna show Stay's doing the choreography, and I'm like, please no. I do not want to be perceived. Don't look at me. So
you think they just pick a random person from the audience?
I think that they usually they'll have a camera guy who's like looking for someone who is
good
doing the motions,
right,
like standing up and trying to do the choreography. And then, when they cut to them, it's like, oh, okay. Because I was not doing that. I was ducking.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know, because I think the third person, the second person in this Beyond Live, like, was mostly sitting down and didn't really do the choreo, and then at the end did like a heart over her head, and I was like, okay. I mean, that's fine. Like, I think it's fun. Like, it's always fun when people like get caught on the camera. Like, I like to watch it. They where somebody doesn't necessarily know it, and then they kind of do their own thing. I think that's fun. Mm-hmm. There's a new solo artist named I think it's Hannah Bang. She probably prefers Bang. And she was at a Stray Kids concert, and did not know the choreography, but she kind of did her own thing. It was really fun. Hannah Bang from Bang Entertainment. That's the one. You've heard of her. You know her, right, Tom?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
You do? Okay, good. That's Bang Chan's sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she has an album coming out. Or as Jeanette says, she has an album coming, putty. She edited that. Yeah, it's fixed. That's what it said. Yeah. I saw it. No, she was great, and I loved it. And there's like a clip of it where from that concert that Hannah was at, and like immediately before she even starts doing it, like she gets on the camera, and you can hear Bang Chan has the microphone, and he's like, Hannah, what are you doing? It's really funny. I love it. It's really funny. Anyway, it's good. Yeah, so they did these challenges. They had to go around to different sections of the stage and then do some quick choreography and stuff. They also had like a few little skits that they had to do where it was like Stays suggested that you do this, right? And they had to do a few different skits together, like if you're a teacher and if you think your teacher is a stay, like how do you approach them about that to like tell them you're a stay too, which was great because it was Lino and Changbin, I think. Yeah, Lino and Changbin, and they both did like the stay pose, and I was like, perfect, they nailed it. And as we know, in real life, it's too embarrassing to do that, right? Instead, you send Jeanette to try and say something, and then you leave the restaurant immediately.
Yeah.
That's how you really do it. Yeah. Not just with teachers, but with any stay in the wild.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there.
I was. My shirt smelled like sesame oil.
You did for a long time.
I just don't know. I think what we talked about on that episode as well when we talked about that interaction. I think it's just different. I think it's probably easier for other people, like that aren't like us. You know what I mean?
Men, you mean?
Yeah. Put yourself in the shoes of any given stay and ask yourself, would you feel comfortable with a 30-plus-year-old man walking up to you going, so do you like Stray Kids?
Right. 100%. And that's why I feel like, okay, like I don't mind talking about Stray Kids because I love talking about Stray Kids, obviously.
Yeah.
But if I'm not going to approach anybody, I'm never going to go up to anyone and be like, hey, I see you're buying that album. You know, I do the stay pose.
Yeah. You know what really set it off?
I would never do that. I can't do. But if somebody else wanted to, reach out, like if they saw that I am like when I'm at work and I have my Stray Kids photo card in my badge, if they see that and want to come talk to me, like I'm happy to talk to them, but I'm never going to be the one to approach. And not just because of the anxiety of it all, but because like I imagine that is not a comfortable situation for you. Like, especially because I also think that a lot of K-pop stans probably think that, general population, public, whatever, is not going to be like, it's not like a positive interaction. Like if I was I've been at Target buying an album and saw somebody who had like 3 albums, and I was like, I'm not going to say anything to you because that would be weird.
Yeah. I mean, I just generally feel that way about anything, though, not just Stray Kids or K-pop or whatever. It's just that, like,
true.
If I see that you are buying something that I also enjoy, we've had this conversation before about my ex roommate. Like back when I was here as a student, and I like walked in with my just for clarification, my pillowcase that Anna bought for me, not one that I bought for myself. Okay.
For a body pillow.
A body pillow. It was awesome.
You know what kind of pillowcase?
Yeah. My Ducky Makura. Anyway, I walked in with it, and my new roommate looks at it and goes, "Oh, you like Sword Art Online? I think we're gonna be great friends." And I was like, immediately, no, we're not. Absolutely, we will not be good friends. Sorry.
Because he said we're gonna be great friends.
Because you said that. Like maybe, weeks from now, you could like catch me watching an anime and be like, "Oh, I really like that one," and then we could be like, "Oh, then we could be good friends." But if you see my skimpy Asuna body pillow and you go, "Oh, you like Sword Art Online? We're gonna be great friends," I immediately don't like you.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah. We should get you a Changbin body pillow cover. Those exist.
Yeah.
I mean, I already wanted to get you one of the mouse pads, but the biddies on them. But
with the biddies, yeah.
With the biddies, yeah. Well, which, by the way, a lot of people were grabbing those biddies tonight. Oh my god, yeah, it was good. Yeah. I want the pillow that Felix has. That's just like Changbin's face in a circle, and then it's like a pink, the pink pig. I'm just saying, it's great.
But as much as I would love to have a body pillow, I don't need one. In fact, I can't have one because even though we have a king size bed that is enormous.
Right.
Roxy, who is a relatively small to medium sized dog, not a very big dog, right? Somehow manages to take up the entire bed. It doesn't matter what position you're in or what position she's in, that you do not have room. And it's honestly a mystery. It's very strange.
Wow. Yeah. Dogs will do that. That's why I have a cat. Although not that my cat is particularly good about giving us space on the bed, because what he'll do is that no matter where you are, he wants to be right up next to you, and so the space you're in gets tighter because you can't move.
Right.
He's he comes and lays against your leg, and you're but I want to stretch out a little bit, and you can't. Because it's no good. That's what
Ferk does, because he usually sleeps down below my near my legs, and so if he's in between my legs, then I have to if I'm going to turn, then I have to adjust and bring one leg over him. But then if he stretches out or whatever, and then I want to turn the other way, then I have to I don't know. It's difficult working with him and where he wants to lay also. So. But also he does this thing, and I'm sure I've mentioned this before, where he'll be under the cover. He sleeps under the covers all the time, right?
Okay.
But he'll do this thing where he'll wake up and be like, I don't want to be under the covers anymore, and work his way out. He'll go to the end of the bed and get out from under the blanket, and then walk back up to my face and just breathe at me for a while until I lift the blanket up, and then he goes back to where he just was 10 seconds ago.
Oh my god. Okay, the real trick is that I got tired of dealing with it. So now we just kick the cat out of the room.
Yeah.
He's just not allowed to sleep in there.
We can't,
because
he doesn't whine, because Ferk will whine. If he doesn't,
he does.
Oh my god,
he does. But I I've got a narrowboat podcast or TV show on. I'm not gonna hear it. He's out in the hallway going, ow, 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 and I do not hear it.
Well, I tell you what, I will record the next time that Ferk whines, and you'll see if you could sleep through it or ignore it. You can't. It's impossible. Okay, Ferk is
just put on some white noise.
Yeah, I should get a white noise machine.
White noise machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have some roin.
Yeah. I know I just said a narrowboat TV show or whatever, but I should let you know I have restarted
Gold Rush
Travels by Narrowboat.
Oh, okay.
Again.
Yeah.
For about the 100th time.
Of course.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh man, speaking of restarting a show that you've seen 100 times, the other night, I shit you not, Anna is dead asleep. I knew that she was asleep for sure. She was sleeping.
Sure.
And she likes to listen to Bob's Burgers, so fall asleep to Bob's Burgers. And
that's so weird.
The last episode ever ended, right? And she fucking wakes up and is like, "Oh no, Bob's Burgers ended. We got to restart it." What?
I mean, I've I've done shit like that. I feel like because I sleep with TV on or something on, and like sometimes it'll end, and I just immediately snap awake and have to start searching for a new show. Or something.
But I'm talking like it was like 5 a.m. You know,
okay, yeah.
Like she's been asleep for hours, and she just goes, "Oh no, restart it," because I had the remote.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. No, I had said people in chat are like, it's fine. You watch narrowboat shows.
Yeah.
What I meant by that's it's weird is that like I've like spent, you know, when I'm like having like insomnia and stuff, I'm just like, hey, what do other people watch when they go to bed? And people always are like, I always see people say like Seinfeld or Bob's Burgers and shows like that, and I'm like, those are funny shows. Are you not laughing? Like, how do you fall asleep?
Yeah,
like
yeah. The other night, well, for like 3 nights in a row, I put on a Tom Segura special. Of course, I've seen them all, but because they're funny.
Yeah, wild.
Yeah.
All right. I yeah.
Anyway. Seinfeld's weird. Oh, she also does Golden Girls. Yeah, she'll listen to Golden Girls.
Thank you for being a friend.
She claims that part of the Always Sunny theme song is also the Golden Girls theme song. I don't hear it, but
I feel like I would.
Oh
no! Actually, she's right. It's not really the theme song. It's like at the very tail end as because there's like a theme song and then the show starts and they usually have like a little bit of violin that plays into the scene.
Oh, like the intermission, like the scene cut transition.
Yeah.
Sound.
Yeah, the transition music. Exactly. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah.
Look, chat. I see all the coins. Guess what? I don't care. I don't. I'll be off topic for a whole episode if I want to.
We already did that. That was when we opened Miro.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. That's why I bought it again.
Yeah.
I've got it ready. I'm willing to buy all of the albums again if you want to.
That's called being a stay. That's just self-care as a stay.
Never mind. I'm willing to give money to Anna so that she can buy me all the albums for my birthday if she wants to do that.
There you go. So anyway, the fan meet, super fun. I was having a really good time with it. There was one of the moments in there was they basically like did a video letter to themselves the next year when they were filming for the previous year's fan meet, like last year's fan meet, the Chocolate Factory one. And I was trying to like the only one that like Chong Beans was really funny to me, but because he was like talking to himself and then waiting for a response, which was really funny. But his mic wasn't on during it, and so like you could see him like pick up his mic and try and say something, but it didn't come through. And I was like, oh man, that sucks. Like it seemed like he was responding to himself from the past. That was really funny. Yeah. And then Sungmin's when he was doing his, like he just kept going like, look, no braces. That's the change. That's what's changed in the last year. No braces. Check him out. No more braces. Never again. So I thought that was pretty great. I love that.
Yeah.
Most of the other people, you know, were just kind of like normal things that I would expect them to say. Like, I hope that we all stay close together and we're going to be having fun and making memories and, you know, just, you know, kind of that, you know, normal.
Yeah. The general vibe. Yeah.
I can't stop it. It just happens.
Can't stop.
Friendship is magic. Yeah. There was during this skits. Was that during the skits? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Felix and Hyunjin did a little sexy dance twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What'd you think of that? That was pretty.
I mean,
it's an EXO cover. There you go. EXO, The Eve.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, there you go. I don't know EXO.
I don't know.
Except actually, I do know one EXO song. EXO song. The fuck? I don't know, man.
Look, it's almost
EXO
1 a.m. All right, we're allowed to not speak right.
I know. The song that I know,
What's worse though, us like
Wolf.
saying words wrong, or Gogurt consistently being like mistyping every third word that she types?
It's fine.
I know.
It's fine. Anyway, it's
leave Magne alone.
Anyway, so Tom, don't make fun of people's typing. All right? It's fine.
Yeah, you're right.
I was in a meeting the other day that was like a pretty serious, like, all hands meeting for our department that was like going over, like, we do like a yearly employee satisfaction survey, and they were like going over the results. And my like boss's boss, who I've known for like a million years at this point, was like reading the thing, and he kept noticing like every single slide he had misspelled at least like 3 words, and he was like, well, I guess I should have done a better job at proofreading this. It's pretty great. Yeah, it was good.
Look, as Anna would say, bullying gets results. All right, so
it's true.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, that sexy dance was good. Circling back. In Kingdom, when they did the dance performance, Mayfly did Wolf. That was a song by EXO. You know, obviously they re-recorded the vocals and stuff, but yeah, pretty cool.
I don't think I've heard anything else by them.
It's possible.
But when I hear EXO, I just think of the song NS, which I wish were just
EXO. XO. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Microwave.
Yeah, and then
and the moan.
IN moans.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I should put the IN moan on the soundboard, but maybe people would start or stop coming to our live recordings.
The IN moan or my IN moan from our episode 100.
It could go either way.
Yeah.
You know, why not both? You know,
both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, the best I've got right now is this moan over here. And I think it works.
Is it a moan?
I mean, it's an emphatic moan.
Okay.
I mean, I literally have.
Wait, I added one recently. I'm pretty sure, didn't I? Yeah. Play the new one. Yeah.
What?
Can you play it?
Play the new. I don't know what you mean.
On the soundboard. It's on the Discord soundboard.
Oh, what's not going to come through on the recording?
Oh, well, I'll play it now.
Oh, I see it though. Okay. Well, you should upload that. It's Sungmi going. Yeah. It's great. Yeah. Sungmin and Bangchan, their live vocals were really impressive in this first half. I mean, I'm sure that we'll see other people stand out for their parts, and Changbin's rap during Heyday I think was pretty amazing, but like vocal performances so far, like they really like smashed it. Like I don't know, I don't think Bangchan gets enough credit for his singing ability. You know, he's always producing and he's leading and doing all kinds of stuff. But goddamn, the man can sing. Like, he is very good. Like, there's a reason he was recruited by JYP when he was 13. And not just because they made him do everything. Play instruments, sing, dance, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. He's pretty good. Maybe he'll well, no, I wasn't gonna say. I'm not gonna say that. Like I'm a little confused, if I'm honest, a little bit about Hannah's comeback. I guess we're calling it debut, because like it seems like she's following the model of like a K-pop debut, but I'm like, is she doing K-pop? Are we considering what she's doing K-pop? Is it like debuting in Korea? I'm unfamiliar because I'm like not. I actively try to avoid like her content because I feel weird about it, because I'm like, well, the only reason why I would follow her is because I like her brother, and I don't want her success to be based off of Bangchan being cool and important, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think she would want that. So, but it seems like she's following all of the same like hallmarks of having a new album come out. It even has like a photo card, you know? So I'm just, you know, I it's fine. Like if that is what feels right for her and works for her, I'm just like, I don't understand, but okay, it's all good now.
It's all good now.
I had to change which soundboard I was on.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So, Changbin's parents, his family, were at the fan meet at this night. They mentioned it a couple of times, and Sungmin had to say they did like a game where it's not really a game. One person had to compliment the person next to them, and then have them turn around and give them a back hug. And Sungmin loves to not follow the directions. You know what I mean? Like, he is mischievous. He wants to go, oh, you want me to compliment you? I really like how short you are. You know what I mean? Like I really like how I'm taller than you. Like he would like, it would always be like a backhanded compliment. But he was actually very sweet. I feel like he said that his raps are good, and I don't remember what else but he actually praised Changbin and gave him a hug. So I thought that was nice. For his family not to have him be the butt of the jokes this time.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah. There was also a moment when Han, it was after they did a little skit together, Han and IN, and Han and all of Stay were like, okay, IN, give him a kiss. Why don't you give him a kiss? And he's like, nope, not gonna do it, not gonna kiss. And then they're like, okay, let Han kiss you. And Han was like, I'll do it. And he's like, nope, not gonna do it. And then so they said like, well, would you kiss his hand? And he just like, he kissed his hand, he kissed his own hand, and then put it on Han's hand and said like, be happy with that. And then Han lifts up his hand and then kisses it right onto his lips, like brought the kiss to him. And everyone was like, oh my God. I thought it was really funny. Mm-hmm. Lino made sure that everyone knew in case it didn't get caught on film. He was like, pulled up his microphone. That was pretty great. I love that. A lot of really, really sweet moments. Like, no matter who your bias is, or if you're OTA biased, like, there's something there for you. It's great. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And yeah. I was gonna say something else about it. Oh, okay. My complaint, my big complaint, and you'll probably agree with me on this. The subtitles.
Yeah.
I get that it's live subtitled and you have to be a fast typer and a fast thinker to translate that quickly. But I assume they are, paid to do that. And so that's their job. But yeah, it seems like there'll be times where somebody's talking for a really long time and we get like a couple of words, or we'll miss it altogether, and then we'll just hear what the next thing is.
Yeah.
Like, they just missed. And so like, I'll take it because the alternative is nothing, but yeah, I don't know. Like it's just hard. I think it's hard. I know it's hard to do, but it's hard when you're an international group like Stray Kids is, and there is going to be an expectation that there will be fans around the world. So you have to make a concession for that if you're doing like an international, like a global live stream. And normally, like if they're on like a show or something, Kingdom, we didn't get subtitles live, right? But Bong Chun is always good, and you know this from being on Bubble. He will speak in English so that he makes sure that global fans get to hear, what's going on. And that's what Bubble is like, or Bubble, Jesus. That's what Chan's Room is like too. Like in Chan's Room, he will often be speaking in Korean. And then he'll like stop and he'll switch to English to kind of give updates on what is going on.
Which is good.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good man. He's good at his job. Not that we've had a Chan's Room for a while. So
right.
Maybe we'll get one this weekend. For reasons. There was some... I don't remember what it was, so it's probably not that important. But I was like, wasn't there like a controversy? I feel like I remember seeing something, like a minor controversy that came up this week or something that I was like, maybe I should talk about that. But obviously wasn't important enough, so just not gonna talk about it. So there you go. I don't think it was a big deal. It was just something that I was gonna like. I was like, this is something that I saw happen either in Stayville News or whatever. But my brain is empty. I got nothing. It's all, yeah. It's all good now.
It's all empty now.
It's all.
The wrong one, I think.
No, that was the right one.
Oh.
I'm just, acting.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, what were you going to say? Okay. We took a little intermission partway through, like an hour in.
Yeah.
And then you came back and you were like, I'm going to save it for the episode. And I was like, what? What is it? What were you saying? And you were like, no, we'll talk about it later. So what was that? What were you going to say?
We had to talk about it. It was the Han thing about him forgetting his lines or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Han. He's honey, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And he's honey if you won't.
I will, though.
Anyway, I'm very tired, as are you, because it's super late. Not as late as the people... Well, I mean, not as late as when we stayed up to watch the Beyond live.
Yeah.
But it's late, so we will circle back to this and finish off the fan meet so we get the full exposure to it. But I think we're doing good. So we'll call it there. And if you want to follow along, come to these live recordings, help us remember things when our brains no longer function, and then just enjoy the fun. And then, we have a whole community here that like talks about Stray Kids all day. You can join us by going to makeastay.com, and you can go to our Discord. There's a link right there. And you could also just go in and see like what our top ranked songs are from each album, because we did that. Pretty cool. Cool website.
Cool.
So cool. And if you want to listen to a very short-lived limited series, go and find on any podcast app. There's a sequel.
Oh, no, don't promote that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Maybe we'll start it back up. How about that? We'll start it back up.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, when we do that, should we delete the 2 episodes that are there? Or
we worked so hard on them.
We did. But they're so bad also.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got to leave your bad work out to make your good work seem even better.
Yeah, but what if someone is like, oh, this show looks interesting. I'm going to start at episode 1. And then 10 seconds in, they're like, this is garbage. And then never listens to another episode after that.
Well, then it's their loss.
True.
How about that?
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, these people who don't exist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yep, anyway. We'll see you next week, where we'll be doing something. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll figure it out.
Neither do I. I don't know either.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. You said it.